วัสดีค่ะ and thank you for joining us on Newsline. We are broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand FM 88, and on NBT World. It's Friday, February the 13th, and you're with me, Tra Chirakalsan. And welcome to today's segment of Thailand Moves Forward. In our first story, Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha has stated that his administration is ready to support a greener economy as well as investments in the special economic zones. General Prayut chaired a Board of Investment meeting on streamlining the approval process for large-scale foreign investments. He has called for rules and regulations that are more investor-friendly. However, General Prayut stressed the importance of green concepts in promoting investments. He added that these investments should be made on the principles of societal equality and local job creation. The Premier was also briefed on progress made in digital economy development, investment, and promotion for each industry, especially in the 5 SEZs as well as small and medium-sized enterprises. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha has ordered the construction of high-speed trains connecting Bangkok with famous tourist sites and invited the private sector to participate in the projects. The Prime Minister said the high-speed train project from Bangkok to Pattaya or Hua Hin might be a joint venture in a public-private partnership or PPP. Thai and foreign investors were both welcomed, according to the Premier. Tracks of the high-speed trains are expected to be constructed in parallel with the 1-meter or 1.453-meter tracks. As for the U.S., the Premier said it was still necessary for the Thai government to trade and invest with all countries despite the U.S. misunderstanding of Thailand's internal affairs. Thailand and the U.S. needed to continue their trade relations as politics was politics, according to the Premier. General Prayut also instructed all ministries to integrate information on their investment strategies so that he could use it for his official trips to foreign countries. Deputy spokesperson of the Prime Minister's office, Major General Sansern Kaew-Kamneut, has denied rumors of conflict between Thailand and the United States. The deputy spokesperson said the comment by a U.S. diplomat about Thailand's political situation was made off the record and in the context of one democratic country to another. He added that Thailand has no interest in coming into conflict with the United States. General Sansern has made clarifications to the United States government regarding Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha's interview with NHK News Agency. He explained that the army was not planning to assume control of the kingdom in the future, but has stepped in to help restore democracy and achieve national reform. General Sansern also dismissed rumors that ex-Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra has been planning to take political asylum in the United States via the U.S. Embassy in Chiang Mai province. A new floating market along the Klong Padung Krung Kasem Canal is becoming a vibrant tourist attraction. The event aims to recapture historical Thai canal culture and traditional Thai foods and delicacies from the Ratanakosin period. Kun Niranut Traichakwanit has the story.
The market is taking place along Padung Krung Kasem Canal from Orathai Bridge to Makawan Rangsan Bridge, covering a distance of 300 meters. The market is aimed at promoting Thainess tourism, showcasing Thai culture and identity through visiting important historical places along the canal. The market is also aimed at boosting the economy by generating more incomes to residents living near the canal. It is also served as a choice for vendors, who are now no longer allowed to set up their stalls on footpath in Bobay area.
Sawadee. Good evening. We are the group of villagers who makes flowers and miniatures. Normally we make at home and we have ordered to export to many countries, and Even we have no shop, but we have a chance to display occasionally from government support, and we got the 5-star of product.
So this product may be pretty soon it will beat any virgin coconut oil product. Yeah, and I can come here because we got the top 5-star and also get about the Bangkok band. We win the contest, and then the Bangkok call us to sell here, right? Yes.
At the floating market, visitors can enjoy a variety of food stalls, both on the banks and in boats, wide range of Bangkok brand products, many entertaining activities, including cruise tours to see city landmarks along the canal.
We arrived yesterday and just accidentally come back and forth, but we heard from a volunteer tourist officer that this place is perfect to come here, so we just arrived here. Until now we enjoyed it very much.
This is my second time in Thailand. I convinced my girlfriend to come over here because I love people, Thai food, and most of all your friendliness and kindness. It's a must for everybody to come to visit Thailand.
The Prime Minister has wished to resurrect the Thai traditional canal culture and bring back the old atmosphere of Bangkok. The floating market opens every day from February 12th to March 1st. But the special cultural shows, which are jointly organized by the Prime Minister's Office, Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, Culture Ministry, Tourism Authority of Thailand, Education and Agriculture Ministries, will be available only during weekends. The market opens daily from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. For anyone who is interested, there are also public boats for those who want to visit the market. Anmiranuth Taijawanit reporting.
As you probably know, Thailand is globally renowned for its beautiful orchids. Now, the government is organizing an orchid market in Bangkok on a weekly basis with an aim to further promote the flowers. Kun Lisnari Wichit Sorasat has the story.
The Orchid Market was created from the idea of Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha and is now open at the Government House of Thailand. Many types of orchids can be seen here at a price from 20 baht to 3,000 baht. Mr. Puanat, a consultant of Orchid Cluster of Ratchaburi, said that orchids are famous all over the world, with Chinese favoring dark-colored red and purple orchids, while Japanese like the white orchids as light as the color of sakura, and Thais like the large brighter ones. Some of the most popular orchids on display on the market are orchids called the Cattleya and Vanda. Orchids are also popular as a decoration for hotels and weddings. He said that white orchids are popular at weddings, where it is placed in front of multicolored light bulbs to give a special effect of having different colored orchids. This Valentine, Mr. Puanat said that Thais should turn to buying orchids instead of roses. Also, he said that Thais should learn to cultivate orchids and preserve them.
First, orchid lasts longer than roses. Orchid have variety, small, big. Some orchid even smells good. Why people have to follow the Western to compare rose as love? Why we think of orchid as a symbol of love?
The Orchid Market is organized on the road along the Padung Krung Kasem Canal in front of the Government House. It is open until March on Mondays to Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
The National Legislative Assembly has voted to pass a new law to govern the country's dormitory business. NLA members voted 180 to 0 with 5 abstentions to pass the amended Dormitory Act after the legislature's committee in charge of vetting the draft law had reviewed and amended each article. NLA member Wadlop Pangkananurak said that among the changes made to the draft was a clarification of the definition of an educational institution, which the vetting committee stated should not refer to state universities or institutions because they are normally allocated a government budget to run such facilities. Mr. Wanlop said that the committee had also added more details to ensure dormitories are managed in the most efficient way, including a stipulation that related local government organizations should be involved in the issue. The newly passed Dormitory Act is an amended version of the law that was first enacted in 1964. It is hoped it will now fit the current social setting in a way that effectively protects the welfare of the young in schools. The National Legislative Assembly, or NLA, has been asked to find a way to help military veterans amend the Freeman Safeguarding Medal Bill, hoping to close down all legal loopholes. NLA President Ponpet Wichit Cholachai received a petition from Captain Wano Krimla, President of the Association of Disabled Veterans of Thailand, who asked that the lawmakers seek a way to assist crippled veterans in time of an economic slowdown. The association also requested that the Freeman Safeguarding Medal Bill be revised, especially Section 3 of the bill, in order to prevent particular groups of people from exploiting the loopholes. Before amending the bill, the NLA should hold a referendum to heed suggestions from the civil servants, police, and military personnel, Captain Mano urged. The National Legislative Assembly, or NLA, has elected a new ombudsman during its secret ballot. Lawmakers voted 143 to 30 with 18 abstentions to appoint senior judge of the Supreme Court, Bun Tha Panadun, as the new ombudsman in accordance with Section 6 of the interim charter. The voting took place in a secret meeting when members of the NLA conducted a background check on Mr. Boon. The meeting was chaired by General Adun Beungbon. Bun Tha Panadun, 64 years old, received his law degree from Chulalongkorn University and a political science degree from the National Institute of Development Administration, or NIDA. He was the chairman of the Appeals Court before becoming a senior judge of the Supreme Court. President of the National Reform Council, Tien Chai Kiratnan, has suggested that labor reform in Thailand needs to take place in all dimensions and for all groups of people, especially senior workers. The NRC and the King Prachatipok Institute on Thursday arranged a seminar on labor reform. The NRC president said labor development in Thailand should extend beyond the issues of minimum wage, working hours, and labor relation. What Thailand should be concerned about was labor welfare for senior people, since the country was transitioning into an aging society. Mr. Tien Chai also expressed concerns over an increasing number of alien workers in Thailand and labor unions. He said labor unions should do more than bargaining for benefits and stressed that the labor reform this time should cater to Thai adolescents who would soon enter the future market. Inexpensive food zones set up in food courts of major retailers and shopping malls in Thailand and Bangkok have received good feedback from buyers after they were launched on February 10th. Director General of the Department of Internal Trade, or DIT, Kun Bunyarit Kalayat-Namit, inspected food park at Central Park, Jangwatana, to ensure that food sellers have complied with the Commerce Ministry's request. All shops are selling the 10 popular menus at 40 baht each. They put up the ministry's logo, Nunit Pachim, and displayed clear price tags so buyers can easily notice. The project is aimed at reducing the cost of living and providing the public with alternative food choices. The 4-month campaign is scheduled to be expanded to other provinces on February 17th. The service will be available in modern trade centers, including Big C Supercenter, Central, Tops, Tesco Lotus, The Mall, Macro, and MBK Center. Tourism in Thailand is bustling as the country has seen an increasing number of both Thai and foreign travelers. Kun Lisnari Wichit Sorasat is at the Grand Palace to see the crowds of tourists.
Hi, right now I'm in front of the Grand Palace, and as you can see from the background, there's a lot of tourists coming in from all around the world, and at 2 p.m. there's still a lot of people. So, you know, despite the political situation right now, Thailand still remains to be a really popular tourist destination.
They're willing to help us to find the road. It's a safe place and very beautiful, and food here is delicious, and people here are very kind. Yeah, so we are happy to be here.
I know about the situation, you know, in Thailand with terrorists and the 2 last bombings. It's been like last Sunday, I believe. But I feel pretty confident that the police and the military are doing their job. I feel safe in Thailand. I would come anytime now.
It appears that more tourists will be traveling to Thailand this year, with Tourism Authority of Thailand expecting 900 flights from China to Thailand during the Chinese New Year celebration from February 18th to 24th, and the arrival of 53,000 Chinese tourists for this month. Minister of Tourism and Sports, Ms. Gopkan Wattanawarangoon, also reported that 28.5 million to 29 million foreigners are expected to visit Thailand this year. According to Ms. Gopkan, 2.65 million foreign tourists have already arrived since January 1 in Thailand. Nevertheless, tourists facing any problems during their travels may contact Tourist Police Hotline number 1155 or Mobile Police number 191. For more directory assistance, tourists may also contact 1133 in Bangkok and 183 for upcountry assistance.
The Public Relations Department, or PRD, has started discussing the preparation of this year's Red Cross Fair. PRD's Deputy Director General Prawin Pathanapong chaired a meeting on the public relations of the 2015 Red Cross Fair. The meeting was joined by representatives of related state and private organizations. This year's Red Cross Fair will be held on a theme that celebrates the 60th birthday anniversary of Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Sirinthorn, who is the Executive Vice President of the Thai Red Cross Society. The event will be held between March 30th and April 7th at Suan Ampon, the Royal Plaza, Sanam Suan Pa, Si Ayutthaya Road, and Ratchadanamun Nok Road. A special activity planned for this year's Red Cross Fair is a parade float contest to honor Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Sirinthorn. For more information can be found at worldwideweb.redcrossfundraising.org and worldwideweb.redcross.or.th. And that's the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. Before we take a quick break, let's take a look at the exchange rates and commodity prices.
Maintain a strong nation, Thailand is promoting 12 core values for the good of the people. The 8th core value: maintaining discipline and respectfulness of the law and the elderly.
How could you do that to me? Stop it! Huh? Don't you get it? I don't need you anymore. Enough. We're through. There's someone else in my life.
Say no to the past. Bring your own bag. Say no to plastic.
NBT NBT World, a 24-hour English language television service operated by the National News Bureau of Thailand, or NNT, is designed to bring the most reliable information about Thailand to the international community. NBT World is available on various platforms, including via C-band set-top boxes, GMMZ Channel 202, PSI Channel 272, and a live stream on thainews.prd.go.th/newsing. You can also follow us on facebook.com/NNT News or download the PRD News EN application on your smartphones. NBT World, a vision of Thailand.
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline. Relatives of Chinese passengers who were on the board of the missing Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 arrived yesterday at the gate of the company's headquarters to demand a meeting with its chief executive officer. The relatives traveled to Malaysia to seek answers from the Malaysian government and from the airline itself. After negotiations between the relatives and Malaysian officials, a meeting was arranged with the group's CEO and 3 of the relatives who plan to hand over documents prepared by their lawyer in China. The airline later issued a statement promising to respond to a letter presented by the relatives' representatives within 3 days. Boeing 777 disappeared on March 8th last year, shortly after taking off from Kuala Lumpur, bound for Beijing. Months of searches have failed to turn up any traces of the aircraft or the 239 passengers and crew on board. Malaysia's Department of Civil Aviation plans to release an interim report on the investigation into the missing jetliner on March 7th, a day before the first anniversary of its disappearance. And elsewhere around the world, the U.S.'s second longest continuously running sporting event for canines, the 139th Westminster Dog Show, would kick off on February 16th until the 17th at Kentucky Derby at Madison Square Garden. The competition is tough, from cute and cuddly to big and hairy. Owners showed off an array of dogs and breeds ahead of the prestigious contest, which draws more than 2,700 competitors from around the world. The show will feature 192 breeds this year, and the 2 newest to join Westminster are the Cotton Tuliers and the wire-haired Vizslas. At Westminster this year, Golden Retrievers have 56 entries, the most for any breed, followed closely by Labrador Retrievers and Australian Shepherds. To be included in the show, a breed must meet rules set by the American Kennel Club, including having sufficient numbers in the United States, a certain geographical distribution, and a parent club that regulates breeding. And that's it for today's edition of Newsline. For any comments or suggestions, please feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook. Just simply type in NNT or check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/newsing. We're going to say goodbye with footage of Chinese New Year and celebrations in Pak Nam Po district of Nakhon Sawan province. And Thra Thirakosan. Have a wonderful day. Sawasdee ka.